welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie and today I'm going to be talking about my top favorite female friendships in horror. So I thought about this idea, it kind of like popped in my head, and then I thought about it and I was like, wait, hasn't somebody done this? And I realized Vicky from Nightmare Maven actually did a video of her favorite horror friendships. So I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But this one is me just focusing on my 5 favorite female friendships in horror. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. Now, these aren't necessarily gonna be in any specific like favorite order. It's not like from least to most favorite. I'm just listing some off. But the first film we're gonna talk about is All Cheerleaders Die. Now, I did recently talk about this film in my favorite worst rated horror films, which link to that video in the description as well. To really any video that I talk about, they'll be linked in the description. So that one was unfortunately not rated well on Rotten Tomatoes, but I love this film. If you don't know what it is about, it's basically about these group of cheerleaders who die and are brought back to life by one of their fellow female classmates, and afterwards they basically are zombies and seek revenge on the fellow students who caused their death. And this one is definitely a female-driven, like full-on female friendship-centered film. You obviously have this full team of cheerleaders, and then this kind of outcast girl, who initially are not really friends at the start of the film, but of course they all come together, and they just have a great friendship, and I just love that. This one is one that shouldn't surprise anyone. A film that the previous one actually somewhat reminds me of, and that's Jennifer's Body, and of course Jennifer and Needy. Now, not the healthiest relationship, not all the relationships on this list are necessarily going to be. I didn't say that they were, I said that they're my favorite. They obviously have a really twisted kind of friendship, which of course is, if you've seen Jennifer's Body, a little bit more than a friendship at first in this film, but I just love this film, so I kind of had to have it on the list. Next one is Ginger Snaps. Of course, the relationship between Ginger and her sister Bridget. They have, again, not the healthiest relationship, but they're sisters and they will, of course, always have each other's back. And that's really a big center of this film, is their relationship and their love for each other and that willingness to do anything for each other. For my 4th film, it is The Craft. Again, not the healthiest of relationships, but if you did watch my review of The Craft, I did talk about a specific scene in the film where you can really tell how much they actually do care for each other when they're working on kind of casting their spells to get each other whatever they want. And there's just some really beautiful moments between the characters where they kind of like listen to each other's stories, and you can just feel that they do feel for each other, they do really care about each other. It's just that, you know, the magic kind of takes over that. And then for my number 1 pick, even though I guess I did say this wasn't necessarily in any sort of order, but should be no surprise to you, it is Sydney and Tatum from Scream. Now, I did debate on whether or not I did want to include Sydney and Gale in this, but they don't really ever, I feel like, cross that line of friendship. Through the circumstances, they just kind of keep getting thrown into each other. Even within the 4th film, you know, they do kind of have this awkward thing, say, you know, hello, but there's no real, like, they never really cross that line of friendship. But Sydney and Tatum they are the best of friends. Tatum, you know, fights to protect Sydney in multiple ways, not just from the killer, but emotionally as well. And, you know, she completely sides with her when it comes to her and Billy situation, even though she is dating Stu, who's obviously best friends with Billy. They never let that come in between them. And they really do try to stick together to the end. And they're the bestest of best friends, and I love them. So of course they had to make it onto this list. So if you guys have any favorite friendships in horror, female or otherwise, you can let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big old thumbs up and make sure that you hit that subscribe button for more horror-related content. And before I go, a quick shout out to my patrons and some of my friends. Thank you guys so much for helping to contribute to the channel. If you know the perks to being a Patreon, links are in the description below, along with all of my other social media. And I'll see you guys later with another video.